Welcome to Crestwood High School in the Crestwood School District. Mike was recently appointed as athletic director here in Mountaintop. Mike, tell us a little bit about yourself, education, sports that you played.
I grew up in New Jersey. I went to a high school called Seton Hall Prep. I wound up dabbling a little bit of track, baseball, and football. I wound up committing to Wilkes University to play football under Joe DeMelfi and Frank Sheptock later than that. When I was done, my first coaching job was at Wyoming Seminary, and then I wound up getting hired at Wilkes University and spent a decade over at Wilkes coaching football, mainly on the defensive side of the ball. I then transitioned to admissions and wound up working in the admissions office at Wilkes University. From there, I actually got the bug again to coach football, and I wound up just throwing my name in the hat for Hanover area and became their head football coach. They then transitioned me into a full-time position at Hanover as a safety and security coordinator. I then became the athletic director there before I took the job at Crestwood. In between there, I did get to spend a year coaching football up here under Ryan Arcangeli and had a tremendous experience.
Yeah, so coming into a place like Crestwood with a lot of projects going on, how did you keep from getting overwhelmed?
I came in at an interesting time because you're full-blown getting ready for the fall season. And we had two major projects going on. The tennis courts were being renovated, and then the athletic stadium, which we're on right now. So the turf is in, ready to go. Our team will be here tomorrow, which is Saturday. Our field hockey will be the first team on for practice. And then the track lines, as we speak, are drying, and that'll be ready to use as well as tomorrow. The nice part of it is we also have additional athletic fields here, so we really didn't have any scheduling conflicts, with the field. So it's been a pretty smooth transition. You always worry about delays and other schools that are getting their projects pushed back. We're right on time, and I think that's a tribute to Miss Milazzo, the rest of the administration, and the school board.
Yeah, it seems like, as an AD, there's always something to worry about. But that being said, what are you going to do to help monitor the grades and academic progress of the students?
Okay, so my obviously background in college sports and college administrations, I think I bring a lot to the table to help promote our kids, get them involved. My previous experiences, I like to, and we're going to run academic checks either end of the day Thursday, early Friday morning. Monitor the kids who need academic help. Very big on academic plans, stressing the student athletes. Really appreciate when colleges come in and they want to see the transcripts. We want to give our kids as many opportunities, and the first thing they're going to look at is the academic part of it. So we're really going to, as a team effort with the principals, the guidance, the teachers, and myself, coaches, to give these kids every opportunity to succeed.
Before we wrap up here, Mike, tell me a little bit about your family.
Okay. So we currently reside in Hanover. My son Mason, who just turned 9, and my wife Danielle. Again, she grew up in Hanover, so she's kind of a local. My son Mason, very involved in sports right now. He's plays travel soccer for the NAU Raptors, plays football for the Hanover Mini Hawks, and he wrestles for the Stingers Wrestling Club out of the Kingston area. A lot of teammates and friends from Crestwood, wants to move up here. So that might be our next step. As I get more adjusted and established here at Crestwood, we're going to look to move and get my son, in the academic setting in Crestwood, get him in the education as well as the athletic.